dispute looking.
Overnight and early morning, a total of 110 people have already been detained under Section 144, heavy police presence and barricading outside JP Park.
Certainly they can go to the court and say these are unreasonable restrictions. Therefore, under 19(6) they can't impose such restrictions at all.
Team Anna gets set to move the Supreme Court against what they call unconstitutional restrictions to their right to protest. Faced with a defiant Anna, the government and police weigh their options. Will they order Anna's arrest? Meanwhile, the BJP tries to ride the Anna wave. Narendra Modi tweets, these are Congress's double standards. Raja and Sheila are not corrupt. They call Anna corrupt. The issue will echo in Parliament as well, he says.
अन्ना हजारे को साथ देने के लिए ये कर रही हूँ, जो वो मैं मानती हूँ कि मैं अपने आप के लिए कर रही हूँ।
फांसी पे चढ़ने के लिए तैयार है, गोली खाने के लिए तैयार है।
And people across India rally in support of Anna's fast against corruption. Hundreds stake out candlelight marches, blackouts being observed last night to signal support. Good morning and a very warm welcome to NewsX. I'm Sana Khan. It's going to be the ultimate showdown today between the Delhi police and the government on one side and Anna Hazare and thousands of his supporters on the other. In fact, we'll be getting you the latest updates. A reporter is outside where Anna has been resting in New Delhi. That's Mayur Vihar. And the proposed venue of the fast, the JP Park, which has turned into a virtual fortress for the moment. Let's get you what's been happening overnight first. In a crackdown last night, as many as 100 supporters of Anna were taken into preventive custody by the Delhi police. Early morning, 10 more protesters were detained by the police there. Now, let's tell you, protesters were arrested after they reached JP Park and were shouting slogans in spite of prohibitory orders being in place. Earlier on, 20 of the detained supporters were rounded up from Jayaprakash Narayan Park for defying prohibitory orders clamped in the area. They were taken to Raja Chhatrasal grounds in Model Town in the capital.
ये बहुत गलत हो रहा है जो भी सरकार कर रही है, इस तरह से लोगों के संवैधानिक अधिकारों को छीनना, लोगों को आर्बिट्ररी अरेस्ट करना, ये गलत है। एक तरफ तो भ्रष्टाचार इतना बढ़ रहा है और फिर भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ अगर प्रोटेस्ट करने लोग आते हैं तो इस तरह से उनको सबको अगर गिरफ्तार कर लिया जाए तो ये तो जनतंत्र की हत्या है। मुझे लगता है सरकार को बहुत भारी नुकसान होगा इस सबसे, सरकार को इसका भारी खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ेगा। अन्याय ज्यादा दिन नहीं चलता।
साथियों को उठा, अभी मैं पहुंचा उसके पहले उठा ले गए, वो वहीं पहुंचा नहीं तो उसके पहले उठा ले गए।
आप क्या जेल जाने के लिए तैयार हैं?
जेल नहीं, फांसी पे चढ़ने के लिए तैयार है, गोली खाने के लिए तैयार है।
16 तारीख से स्टार्ट है ये अनशन आप लोगों का, आप लोग कल से करें। तो हमने कहा नहीं, हम लोग अभी इस तरह से तो नहीं कर, आप लोग अभी घर जाएं अपने अपने, और जहां नहीं, अगर जो लोग बाहर के आए हैं उनको हम गुरुद्वारे में ठहराने का इंतजाम कर दें। हम लोगों ने बोला कि नहीं, हम यहीं रहेंगे, हम यहाँ से कहीं भी नहीं जाएंगे।
हम झुकने वाले नहीं, जेल में जाकर अनशन करेंगे, अन्ना जी का पूरा साथ देंगे।
Well, the supporters of the Gandhian shouted slogans in support of Anna Hazare, and the police warned them that they were defying orders imposed under Section 144. Ultimately, all of them were rounded and taken to Chhatrasal Stadium in Delhi. Now let's go across to our reporters. Deepak Vajpayee is at Mayur Vihar right now, where Anna Hazare is resting. He'll be out any moment and head for the JP Park along with his supporters. And our correspondent Sneha Moldani, she's at the fast venue where prohibitory orders have been clamped. Deepak, let me come to you first. All eyes will be on Anna Hazare. A lot of reports doing the rounds that the Delhi police might just go ahead and arrest him.
Well, Sana, the momentum is gathering here. You can see as this showdown time is approaching, Anna's supporters are gathering here in Mayur Vihar in front of Supreme Enclave where Anna is staying. And the information that we have is that Anna will move in a carcade to Rajghat from here along with his team and supporters, and from there in a shape of a procession he will march to JP Park, and JP Park has been turned into a virtual fortress, and police has already clamped section 144 and is in no mood to allow Anna and Team Anna to go there and sit on fast. So a showdown is inevitable, and we expect that he'll be arrested somewhere near JP Park or at Rajghat. We do not know.
Okay.
So of course we'll be following the carcade, but of course Anna supporters are gathering here in large numbers.
All right, Sneha, the momentum has already started building up, and very soon we might see JP Park being the nerve center for this movement of Anna Hazare and his team against corruption. Give us a sense of what all has been happening. We do know a lot of action has been taking place since last night.
That's right, Sana. In fact, the Delhi police using section 144 of the CRP against any people gathering here. We know that at night we've got you those visuals of protesters sloganeering right outside the barricade, but they were rounded up by the police, picked up, detained and taken to an undisclosed location first. And we understand that some of them have been taken to the Chhatrasal Stadium. We've been talking about that in the morning as well. At around 6:30, about 10 protesters came here sloganeering. They were also taken into custody by the Delhi police. If I could ask my cameraman to pan a little and show you the presence of the Delhi police in this entire area. A significantly heavy presence. It has been increased in the morning. As you can see, the police have been camping over here, not allowing anybody to gather a number more than 5. Under section 144, Sana, we know is going to be illegal. So we know that this is going to be used against any of the protesters. Like Deepak has been saying, Anna Hazare to go from Mayur Vihar to Rajghat. Sources telling us that Delhi Gate is the point where probably he's going to be detained, Sana.
Right, Sneha and Deepak, do stay with us. I'm going to come back to both of you in just a bit. Meanwhile, let's also tell you, our viewers, that it is feared that a massive traffic congestion and a parking crunch awaits thousands of office goers today, especially in areas near JP Park. That's ITO as Anna Hazare begins his fast. Here are tips on how to skirt the choked streets and find your way.
Now let's tell you what traffic restrictions are in place due to Anna's fast at Jayaprakash Narayan Park. Firstly, you should avoid central Delhi, especially roads around ITO, Delhi Gate and on Ring Road. You should also stay away from Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, Jawaharlal Nehru Marg and Netaji Subhash Marg. Now if you have a train or a bus to catch, we advise you to leave as early as possible, as the areas around New Delhi Railway Station, Old Delhi Railway Station and ISBT have traffic restrictions.
All right, there my colleague talking about traffic restrictions in the day-to-day, in the build-up to that fast. Sneha, if I can come to you, since you're at the venue, the proposed venue of the fast, tell us a bit about the area surrounding it, you know, Rajghat Road, Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg, and what are the, what is the bandobast for handling the traffic?
Very, very busy routes, the JP Park over here right now where I am. It is pretty centrally located, Sana, as we've been talking about how traffic is expected. Heavy police presence right here outside JP Park. We saw this kind of confusion and chaos in Jantar Mantar in the last few months when Anna Hazare was holding the fast there. However, in JP Park and Mayur Vihar, like Deepak has been rightly pointing out, the police have been camping there and here as well and taking no chances really. Protesters gathering, any untoward situation, any chaos, any confusion, and they're straight taken into police custody. So section 144 being used against any of these protesters. The same applies to Anna Hazare and other members of the civil society drafting the Jan Lokpal bill. Sana?
Right. Please stay on with us. Meanwhile, let's just tell our viewers that building up to the final face-off, a defiant Hazare first went to mediate at the Gandhi Samadhi at Rajghat. As he sat, more than 3,000 supporters poured into spot, voicing support for India's war against corruption. While the visit to Rajghat was symbolic of his Gandhian ideas, Anna's message was clear: not willing to back down or give in, putting the government and the Delhi police in a bind.
बहुत दूर की लड़ाई लड़नी पड़ेगी। जन लोकपाल बिल ये आ भी जाएगा, लेकिन परिवर्तन की लड़ाई कभी खत्म होने वाली नहीं है। लोकपाल तो बनकर रहेगा, और जब तक नहीं बनेगा तब तक शरीर में प्राण है, तब तक हम लड़ते रहेंगे उसके साथ। अभी आर या पार, एक तो लोकपाल बिल बनकर रहेगा या जनता ही कहेगी चले जाओ, दोनों में एक होगा, दोनों में। सरकार गिराने का हमारा मतलब नहीं है। सरकार सत्ता और पैसे के नशे में बेहोश हो गई है। इस देश को, इस समाज को हम कहां लेकर जा रहे हैं इसका हमको भान नहीं है। तो सही सत्ता से पैसा और पैसा से सत्ता, इसके पीछे पड़ी है। आज पंत प्रधान मनमोहन सिंह जी भी लाल किला से कहा है, संसद, अभी हम लोग ये बिल संसद में भेजा है, संसद जो करेगी वो मानना पड़ेगा। संसद पर पूरा भरोसा है, पूरा विश्वास है, लेकिन संसद के सामने जो बिल लेकर जाने वाले हैं वो सही लेकर जाओ ना। मैं लिख कर देता हूं, हवा में नहीं बोल रहा हूं। अगर सही लोकपाल आ गया 100% तो मैं दावा नहीं करूंगा।
And here is why we need Anna's Lokpal bill. The government has kept the Prime Minister out of the Lokpal's purview, but 2G and CWG scams underline the need to probe the Prime Minister and his office. Secondly, under the government version of the Lokpal bill, corruption cases like cash for votes and the JMM bribery case can't be probed by the so-called toothless Lokpal. And thirdly, the civil society wants the Lokpal to have powers to probe the higher judiciary as well. A weak Lokpal can't probe graft charges levelled against judges.
Well, Anna is ready to petition to the Supreme Court now. Sources have been telling us that Team Anna has objected to the many restrictions imposed on his fast and has challenged the government's stand that his fast is unconstitutional. The apex court has the final say on constitutionality of protest, and since it has already questioned the Ram Leela Maidan crackdown on Baba Ramdev supporters, Anna hopes the Supreme Court will most likely allow Anna to fast.
It's for his advisors at Delhi to decide, but my suggestion to them is if he is denied this permission, which he has sought, and I do not know the conditions that they have laid down, which is not accepted by Annaji, certainly they can go to the court and say these are unreasonable restrictions. Therefore, under 19(6) they can't impose such restrictions at all. This is nothing but total denial of a right given to a citizen to express his views, which may be in the form of a protest. I don't think any judgment of the Supreme Court has gone to the extent of saying that the police can impose such restrictions which in effect totally amounts to a denial of the permission to protest.
Now, as far as the Lokpal bill is concerned, Team Anna and the government have 7 major points of difference. The first is that the civil society team wants the Prime Minister to be under the Lokpal bill. The government has kept him out of its purview, but they can be investigated after demitting office. The civil society team also wants the Lokpal to have powers to probe the higher judiciary. The government has kept them out as well. The government has also included the acts of MPs inside Parliament, which civil society has opposed. Civil society also wants to punish corrupt people with a minimum of 1 year in jail and a maximum of a life term. The government wants the maximum punishment to be capped at 10 years. The government has also struck down Team Anna's proposal to merge the CBI and the Central Vigilance Commission with the Lokpal panel. The civil society team wants the appointment of Lokayuktas or ombudsmen in every state. They will be overseen by the Lokpal, which the government has struck down. And finally, according to the government draft, state Lokayuks are not covered under the Lokpal bill, which the civil society team led by Anna Hazare has opposed.
In fact, let's go back to our reporters now. Sneha Modani stationed outside Jayaprakash Park and Deepak Vajpayee outside Anna Hazare's residence where he is actually resting. Deepak, if I can come to you now, what sort of excitement is building up? If you can just ask your camera person to show us how many people have gathered to support Anna Hazare, because we are expecting a huge crowd to accompany Anna Hazare at about 8:30 when he, leaves for JP Park.
Sana, the movement is gathering. Yeah, you can see the momentum is gathering here. Now I'll ask my camera person to pan and